We are back with some more run and bun. Um, yeah, we're just gonna jump right into it. The goal, as the title says, we got a big night. We're starting off in the Rustboro gym, and we're gonna make our way, hopefully, all the way to Mallville tonight. So, we're gonna lock in. We're gonna lock done. Um, yeah, let's just get right to it. All right, I'm gonna jump right into the count. Well, I gotta actually level up some guys here. I do want to check one thing in the calculator though before I do. So, excuse me, we did get our 2 encounters before we ended, and turned into Clam Pearl and Makuhita. The Makuhita's got pretty good IVs, and so does the Clam Pearl. So I'm curious if we need the Clam Pearl for Roxanne, based on how our general is. It looks like we do. Because we cannot take 1,000 arrows unless something sacrifices itself. Huntail seems to be the best way to go, but let's confirm that before we level this up. So we're gonna take. Where are you? We're gonna take Clam Pearl's moves here, and we're gonna change this to Huntail. Ability is going to be Swift Swim. We'll say level 25. And it's going to have like Crunch, Ice Fang, Brine, and something else. Let's say I'm just going to put Tackle, even though it's not Tackle, because Ice Fang's what's important. Based on IVs and everything, yeah, it looks like it can take 2 hits really well. So we're gonna use our Moonstone and evolve this into a Clam Pearl, or excuse me, a Huntail. All right, let's do it. And if I remember correctly, Clam Pearl doesn't learn anything. Yeah, so there's no real reason to wait. So let's do it. Alright, Candy, and oh, Jesus, I literally just said there's no reason not to do it, and I did it. I didn't screw myself out of anything. Okay, good. Moonstone. We have no, I guess Celio might be able to work. Actually, no. Wow, Celio actually does work. I don't think we needed to do this, and I didn't look. That's okay, we'll have the options now. We just make sure we need to keep Brine. Put that over Clamp. Nice, I'm just gonna double check Makuhita. I don't think we delay for any particular attack. No, we don't. I don't think we want Whirlwind. We'll just take a look. We do not. We definitely need payback. and we're gonna need a Brick Break when he decides to learn it as well. Or Vital Throw, yeah. Okay. Alright, so now that we have everybody that we need, we're going to go ahead and start prepping for trainer number 1. Youngster Josh. Okay. Rock, Dragon, Ice. Does have it sturdy, so we can't one-shot it, so let's take a look at Fake Out, people. Fake Out double kick does indeed kill. So let's start with that. Are we faster? We are faster, so let's lead with that. Let's see. Who does that bring in? Probably Archeops, right? No. It's Cranidos for Zen Headbutt. But we're faster. And one-shot, so it'll definitely bring in Archeops instead. So what do? I need someone to resist. And then do some big damage in return. So Breloom. Yeah, Breloom's our best bet there. Breloom does well. Actually, Rhyhorn does well as well. It's 2 as wells in a row. Heck, even Dreadnought. Dreadnought returns fire with a one-shot. Oh, forgot to update Makuhita and Clamperl. Let's do that real quick. Makuhita does well. Clamperl does well. But we need something for Cranidos. If it's gonna come in on a Zen Headbutt, what's the cleanest? The cleanest is, I got an itch. The cleanest is if we defeat with Hariyama. So let's do that. Bait Zen Headbutt. Go here for a Rock Tomb. Here. No. We need to not be in. So I don't think Carvana works. If it's Zen Headbutt, we need to bait like Bite or Ice Fang. I don't know if we have anything that baits that. Well, Rhyhorn does. Rhyhorn baits Ice Fang. It's slower, so you do that into Hitmonlee, and then double kick. As long as we're not frozen. If we're frozen, we go back and forth to Palpitone. Or we just go right into Palpitone. Yeah, that seems to work pretty well. Yeah, let's do that. And we'll bring these guys for backup. This, and what was the other one? Dreadnought. Alright, that's it. Squad made. Hitmonlee. Hari. Palpy. Rai. Dreddy. And Bree. Nice. As far as anything goes for status, I think we're okay. Let's do a double check. It's gonna be nothings, and yeah, just the freeze really. And there's no, we don't have Aspier's Berry yet. Alright, that's it. Double checking everybody's got orange berries. Yes, indeed. And we are ready to rock this first gym trainer. Hitmonlee, fantastic. Let's do it. Important to figure out to break the sturdy. So then our double kick can KO. This is Rock Slide. Why don't we just stay in with Hitmonlee? Like, what's the downside here? We hit with Rock Slide. We haven't taken any damage. Yeah. If it flinches, then we can worry about switching. Yeah, we're fine. And then it does half damage because of its defeatist ability, so it should be, yeah, much less. Nice. And then we got... So this could be... This could be Ice Fang or Zen Headbutt, but I believe Rhyhorn takes both pretty well. Yeah. And now we guarantee the Ice Fang bait. Into Palpitoad. Freeze, and we're happy. Because we're actually faster than Grenadios with our Palpitoad. Bubble Beam. Alright, that's one. Trainer number 2, Youngster Tommy. Pseudo Wudo. Have anybody that one-shots? Rockhead, Lumberry. We need a special attacker. Oh, Huntail does okay. Octazooka, close. Actually, Octazooka has the best chance to, and it's amazingly faster than Pseudo Wudo right now. So let's take that chance. 1 out of 16 to survive. Did I switch the thing? Okay, good. So who does Octazooka bait in? The leap does the most damage, but it's the only thing that's slower. Is this just Carkol then? No, because Octazooka might one-shot. Maybe Corsola. Let's prepare for all three. So Carkol. I mean, we just stay with Octazooka and yeah, fire another one off. This one's about yeah. This one should actually be Aurora Beam Octazooka. Yeah. Or rather, Psybeam Octazooka in case of the boost. Yeah. I don't want to hit it with a water move right away. If it's Laleep for Giga Drain, yeah, we just go Breloom. And if it's Corsola, I think we also go Breloom. Let's see, I'm looking for anybody else. Hariyama does well. Hitmonlee's gonna do well into these guys. Yeah. Yeah, we can bring Palpitoad for Carkol if we need it. And then maybe an extra thing for Laleep. The monkey? Yeah, monkey. Alright, that's the squad. Alright, Octillery. We're gonna have Breloom, Hari, Hitmonlee, Palpy, and Monkey. Then as far as items go, we're looking at nothing there. A burn we can't do anything about. Nothing there. And burns. All burns that we can't really do nothing about. So we'll just go healing. Okay. Alright, here we go. Our lead against Tommy Sudowoodo Octillery. 1 in 16 that Sudowoodo survives an Octazooka. Nice. I wasn't sure who this was going to bring out next. Corsola is technically a speed tie, and the leap does the most, but it's slower. And then Carkol does pretty well, but we also one-shot it. That was the leap. Okay. This is looking to Giga Drain, and we brought Breloom to deal with us. And we just Mach Punch twice. That's a really good roll, so we guarantee the 2-shot. Well, not anymore. It's probably a 3. I mean, we might high roll again. Who knows? Nice. Crit. That might have mattered. Now for Carcoal, it's looking to Incinerate. We're going to be down 1 berry. That's okay. We can go here. I was going to go back to Octazooka, or Artillery, but we only one-shot with Octazooka, and it's not always a one-shot, but Mudshot is the same thing. The difference being Octazooka will proc Steam Engine if it doesn't KO, this will not. Now we got the roll. Nice. And finally, Corsola. We have a couple options here. We can swap Breck to Breloom. We have either of our fighting types that do well, but I think... Excuse me. I think we're gonna go with Breloom. No, Breloom's damaged. Let's go with our fighting types. We'll go here, because of Fake Out. I guess they both have Fake Out, don't they? Yep. I think even if it burns, we should be able to KO. It did not. Fantastic. That's 2 down. Okay, last gym trainer. Resetting count. There we go. Swap. Alright, 2 Gravelers, an Iron, and a Boldor from our buddy Hiker Mark. Let's see. This Graveler will set up Stealth Rocks, but it looks like Hitmonlee sees a one-shot with Low Kick, and Sturdy we just Fake Out Low Kick. So that's locked in. It's going to come out after that. It looks like nobody outspeeds in one-shots. We show a one-shot with Low Kick on Hitmonlee, potentially, on all but the lowest roll. Hitmonlee one-shots and outspeeds Lairon if it didn't have Sturdy, so we'd have to go... Double Kick can do it, because Double Kick goes through... Double Kick goes through Sturdy, and then for Boldor, so Boldor would come out. It's the only one we don't one-shot. I think we just sweep with Hitmonlee here. We'll bring some swaps just in case on on these guys, but like I don't see it happening. Palpitoad, Dreadnought, and yeah, I guess Octillery. Alright, that's the squad, but this should be straight up Hitmonlee sweep. We got Hitmonlee, Hariyama, Monferno, Palpitoad, Dreadnought. I guess we'll leave Breloom. Couple of Oran Berries. Oh wait, don't I have a couple on Pokemon in the box? I didn't do move items. I do not. Okay. Alright, let's equip those real quick. Did I ever get the black glasses? Man, I can't remember now. I did get the black glasses. Okay. I really couldn't remember. Our Hitmonlee is pretty ridiculous. Okay, so this Graveler, we do one shot, but it can set up Stealth Rocks and it has Sturdy, so we're gonna fake out. Standard plan, break Sturdy, and then low kick for the KO. Should bring out Boldor? Oh, it went Laron. We actually outspeed Laron. It does also have Sturdy, but double kick goes through Sturdy. So now, is this Boldor? So Boldor, this is the only one we don't one-shot. So we are just going to, I mean, we can do either of these twice, so we'll just take the double kick. More chances to crit. This does have leftovers though, so we're gonna have to click a low kick to take him out. Sand's not gonna matter; it'll just chip us because sand is special defense. Now this KOs on all but the lowest of rolls, but we are dead to a wild charge. So, in lieu of not wanting to lose probably our strongest Pokemon, I will swap and not go for the complete sweep. Two mud shots will take it out. And we won that speed tie. Or it should take it out, as long as we don't low roll again. Do we take the chance? Probably not. I'm gonna bail. Yeah, let's do this. Play the safe line. Vital throw, right? Yeah. Really, 2 rock tombs. Oh, because he's -1 speed. Yeah. I guess that means we could have gone first. Yeah. We could have just clicked Force Palm instead. That's all good. And now we have Roxanne in front of us. Okay, so hopefully this goes smooth. We'll see. Bisharp is first. It has Defiant. Bisharp, Zygarde, Auroras, Caracosta, Lunatone, and Solrock. Bisharp's up front. Hitmonlee one-shots with Double Kick, and we're faster. Don't we just lead with this? Ironhead, Knockover. Yeah, there's no priority. Yeah, we just go straight Double Kick. Yeah, easy. Done. Who's that bait? Probably Zygarde, right? Unless somebody else sees a KO. Caracosta sees a KO with Zen Headbutt, so it might be Caracosta. Or it could be Solrock. Okay. Let's prepare for all 3. If it's Zygarde, we need to get Huntail in as our Zygarde counter. But we just go straight Huntail here. And we should be able to win. We just need to dodge a crit. If it's Lunatone... Oh, wait. We are faster than these guys, so I think Zygarde might come out. If it's Lunatone, it sees Stored Power or Icy Wind, so we go right to Hariyama. If it's Solrock, Solrock is... Yeah, Force Palm Payback. Or Lunatone is Force Palm Payback. If it goes Solrock, it'll be Psycho Cut. Do we dare bring Carvanha for a pivot into a Rock Slide? Well, we gotta figure out who's taking out Solrock first. I figured this was going to give us the most trouble. Yeah. Huntail can help if it's not dead. What about our hidden powers? Monferno knows Ice, that's not gonna help. At least not right here anyway. Dreadnought knows Fighting, no. Hariyama knows Bug, no. Huntail Bug, no. Celio Flying, no. Flying, no. Carvanha Grass. I don't think it's gonna be better than Bite. I mean, it might be. Can't hurt to look. Nope, it's not. Lumberry Fire, Croagunk Fire, Rhyhorn Ghost. Papa Steel, Salandit Ghost, Breloom Flying. Yeah, none of these guys are special attackers though, that's the problem. Alright. Caracosta seems like Lombre's the guy for the job. And then Aurora's Monkey's the guy for the job. Oh, it's so close though. It's not a very good roll. Hitmonlee can swap into a lot of stuff. We can give him a Cherry Berry and he outspeeds and one-shots with either move. Yeah, so we can pull double duty there. That's helpful. Double duty on Aurora's for Hitmonlee. Does Hitmonlee take out anything else? No. Okay, so we can pull double duty there, which means we can assign 2 Pokemon to Solrock. So this is Hitmonlee, Huntail, Hitmonlee, Lombre, Hariyama, and then 2 for Solrock. So it's going to start with a Psycho Cut, so we could do Solrock if we wanted to. Or we could do Carvana. No, but then it's random move. I'd rather not have random move, so that doesn't work. Something that resists Psycho Cut. We could go Celio and Charm. No, Rock Slide's gonna kill us. Palpitoad doesn't quite work. Nothing else quite works. Dreadnought can help with a bite. It's not faster though. Can we get faster? If it's like Rhyhorn, then Scary Face. That could do it. I live 2 non-crits. So I could get the Scary Face off, and then it's random move. Into Dreadnought. Is there anything different that works against Solrock? Anything I'm not seeing? Huntail can actually help. If it's -2 speed, everything's faster than it, which is helpful. It opens up a lot of options. I mean, Octillery's faster than it after that. So it'll be Stomping Tantrum. That'll be the best move to come in on. I would be most okay losing Octillery over Dreadnought. So I think that's the way to go. So I do swap to Rhyhorn. Scary Face, swap to Octillery and Octazooka twice. And hope I live. Oh no, it'd be a random move. So I'd have to, yeah, I'd have to live. I'd have to get a non-crit Psycho Cut on the switch. Does anybody else just line up into him defensively better? Palpitoad, but he doesn't two-shot. I think this is the way to go. If he does 48, that knocks me to 32. I get to... If I'm swapping it on random move, Dreadnought is my best bet. Because of bite flinch chances. Yep. Yeah, that's the best bet, and I think this is the right line. Yeah. Alright, so we're gonna have Hitmonlee. We're gonna have Huntail. Hariyama. Lombre. Rhyhorn. And Dreadnought. I'm gonna go over the line of like kills and who's taking on who and see who needs what berry. You know what, I'm just gonna bag all of them, start fresh so I don't screw this up. Okay, Hitmonlee just straight up one-shots Bisharp. So that's kind of locked in, but we are also gonna use him for Aurorus, so he's best off with a Cherry Berry in case of a paralysis from one of those moves. So let's give him a Cherry Berry, because he also outspeeds one-shots there as well. Huntail, we're just going to give a Oranberry. We're going to go Chesto on Hariyama in case of Hypnosis. From Lunatone, we're going to go just an Oranberry on Lombre. We're also going to grab an Oranberry here. And then we're going to do an Oranberry here, right? Dreadnought? Yeah. I wish I had a Pokemon that didn't get crit. I don't think I have one, though. No, I definitely don't have one. Alright. If I equip an item with Palpitoad, does that change the damage rolls? I'd have to go Wide Lens for Muddy Water, otherwise I just miss, so I can't really do that. No, on Octazooka. I'm really just looking for another out real quick on Soul Rock. I don't think I have one though. The only other one that makes sense is Palpito, but it's not a 2-shot. And it's Muddy Water, which can miss. So, yeah, I think that's it. Is it better to use Octillery if we get them to -2 on the scary phase? If we don't get them to -2, then Dreadnaught's the way to go. If we do get them to -2, I think Octillery is the right play. Take one more second here, because it's going to be random move. Yeah, I'm gonna make, I'm gonna do this swap. Take Octillery instead. I feel that's the shakiest part of the line, and I'm more comfortable losing Octillery than I am Dreadnought. At this point. Okay. Alright, save for good luck. And here we go. Okay, Bisharp. Hitmonlee. Easiest matchup of the fight. We click, double kick, and we win. This could bring out one of 3 things. I'm pretty sure it's going to be Zygarde, but it could be one of the 2 Lunatone or Soul Rock, because they see KOs where Zygarde does not, but Zygarde's faster. I'm unsure which one's coming out. Caracosta must have saw the killing roll with his Zen headbutt. That's funny. Okay. What does this mean for us? Absolutely nothing. We go straight into Lombre. And we Mega Drain. Right? Well, Fake Out could help, but we're just gonna Mega Drain. We need the HP. I don't think we're going to get back up to 49 for the potential Zenny hit. Oh, we did get to 49. So now only the max roll crit of Zen Headbutt KOs us here. Nice. In between this and the even more healing we're going to get from Mega Drain on this turn, yeah. He knows it. We're going to have a very healthy Lombre. Nice. So Zygarde from here. This is always Skitter Smack, which is perfect to switch Huntail into. Because now not even 1,000 arrows crit can take us out, and we return fire one shot with Ice Fang. Hi, sweetheart. Sweet. Aurorus. This is Discharge. But Hitmonlee pulls double duty in this fight and can one-shot Aurorus. We gave him a Cherry Berry in case he gets paralyzed. Because he outspeeds and one-shots Aurorus. Nice. And we just take our low kick. Bye. Nice. Solrock is the hardest part of the line here. This is the weakest part of our line here. We have to swap Rhyhorn and get his speed lowered. This means we cannot get crit. I think it might be okay if we get crit here. We didn't, which is great. But now we absolutely cannot get crit here. We need to lower his speed with Scary Face. Fantastic. Now his speed's -2, which means we outspeed with everybody on our team now, which is what we wanted. So this is 50-50 between Psycho Cut and Stomping Tantrum, but Octillery can take both. Stomping Tantrum is the better of the two moves. Because now it wants to Rock Slide, but we're faster, and we two-shot with Octazooka. So this worked out. As long as we didn't crit, we should live. The accuracy drop's nice. Didn't work out. We just need, because we have Octazooka out, well, no matter who we had out, this is going to use Ancient Power, which is the scariest move that it can use for us. We just need it to not boost, and we win. Fantastic. So we can Force Palm on this turn. We have a Chesto Berry for that. We can Force Palm this turn, go for the Paralysis. But Force Palm into Payback always KOs. And it missed Hypnosis. That was a clean Roxanne. 2 badges. Just gotta find the next trainer. Oh, there it was. Alright. Well done. No Death Roxanne. I think ultimately we also could have switched back to Hitmonlee for some extra damage if we needed it. But I think that was really clean. We're gonna heal up and get some levels. I think we get to 32 now. Mega kick. Straight 120 base power. I don't know if I'm ever using Helping Hand with this. Wide lens to make this 94%? No, 93% accurate. I think we learn it just to have it if we need it. I don't know if we're ever going to click it, but just in case. Because whenever using Helping Hand with him, we're always going to use an attack move, because he's an attacker. I think Dive is really good. We can replace Brine. It's always nice to have a one turn of invulnerability if we need it. Especially in like doubles. Sucker Punch. I think we learned that over Bite, right? Yeah. Super Fang. I mean, instant 50% move. Are we gonna need Ice Fang anymore? Maybe. What? Does this guy do anything on... Wait, let me go back. Who is it? It's Youngster Joey. Does this guy do anything on Shell? Slowbro. If I were to change his moves to Razor Shell, Dive, Sucker Punch. It does a decent amount to Slowbro. Actually does pretty good into Slowbro now that I'm looking at it. But Sucker Punch is what you want. Does okay in the Rhydon too. But none of it is because of Ice Fang. So I think we peace out on Ice Fang here. Are we good if we have a... Yeah, we got other ice moves. I probably shouldn't have taken that long to decide that, but I don't think I've ever brought Huntail past this again. Should have moved and replaced Smelling Salts. No, we don't want that. Seismic Toss. I don't think we want this either. Nature power. Nope. I think our Rhyhorn is gonna evolve. Is he not? Yeah, 34. No, he doesn't evolve. Well, he's gonna learn Rock Blast. So let's see, Rock Blast 2 to 5 times, so it's always power 50. Smackdown is always power. So this is 50 plus, this is always 50. I think, yeah, we get rid of Smackdown. Artillery. So who's come to both gym battles at this point? Hitmonlee's come to both. Rhyhorn's come to both. And Lumber's come to both. Nice. I don't know if that trend's going to continue or not, but we shall see. I think Monferno's going to fall off a little here on our way to Shell. But as soon as we get past Shell, we're getting the big boy. Alright, so first up, Celio. Yeah, I think we want Body Slam. What do you think? Let me look at it. Comparable attack and special. Special's a little bit higher. We have plus speed minus special defense. So Powder Snow, Aurora Beam. I think we keep Aurora Beam and get rid of Powder Snow. Yeah. Because I like the power chances. Oh, Icy Wind. Yeah, we're just gonna put that right over Body Slam. Oh, it's 100 accuracy. It's less than Aurora Beam, but I like the speed drop. I want Charm. Brine. Do we go Icy Wind over Aurora Beam? Yeah, because Aurora... Celio's lining up to be more of a support Pokemon anyway, so let's do this. Less damage, more support. Palpitone. When did you evolve? Was it in the 30s? 36. Hyper Voice. Yeah, I think we're gonna want that. Ay. Muddy Water, Bubble Beam. Gotta keep Mud Shot. Growl. Alright, Carvana. When do you evolve? 30. Do we need to delay you for any reason? No. Unless Carvana learns something early. It learns Crunch at 32 versus 34 on Sharpedo. And then Dark Pulse at 38 on Sharpedo. Yeah, but I think I want Crunch. 32. Yeah, we gotta go for Crunch early, right? We're gonna get Surf and then we get Crunch. Yeah, I think, you know, we have to. I think we're gonna bail on Poison Fang, because Poison Fang, I mean, it's good against... We're never using him against fairies. We're never using him against grass types either. Because he just gets one shot. Yeah, I think it's this. We keep Aqua Jet. But we got a delay for Crunch at 32. Am I missing out on anything on the Evo, though? No, I'm not. Just gonna stop it one more time. I wonder if Carvana does well into Slowbro. I have a feeling he probably doesn't, but who the hell knows? Sharpedo. His defense is double, 20 to 40. No, we're not gonna learn Feint. Torment? I kind of like Fire Spin at the moment. Yeah, I don't need Torment. I'm eventually going to get rid of it anyway. And I didn't use it last time I was on this split, so... Krogunk. You ball 30. Any reason to delay you? Sludge Bomb 31. Sludge Bomb 32. Nope. No reason. Let's do it. Sucker Punch. For Vacuum Wave? I mean, it's a power 60 move. Sucker Punch power 70. Yeah. See what's coming up. Yeah. It's good. Take our Sludge Bomb. Right over Sludge. And we're going to get Ampharos here, aren't we? If I remember correctly, it evolves at 30. Sweet. Any reason to delay. Heal Bell 33, Discharge. No, there's absolutely no. Well, we miss out on Hyper Voice at 42. What do we miss out from Ampharos? Heal Bell, Discharge. Do we need Hyper Voice? Discharge is just electric Hyper Voice. I don't think so. I think I need the stats more than I need delays right now, because I don't have the best group. What else we gotta learn? That's it. Body Slam. I don't think we take this. I'm not taking this. Maybe silly to do it, but I'm not taking it. Don't just share. 3 more. Dreadnought. Razor Shell, yes please. I also think we're going to get Rock Slide here, and I need to remember to take it, because I was missing it last time. I need both. I need to get rid of Bite. It's tough because we're Strong Jaw, and it's like, it's really annoying. Do I get rid of Ice Fang? That's gonna be 2 Pokemon that I get rid of Ice moves on if I do that. I don't think I can get rid of Ice Fang. I think I gotta get rid of Bite. Salandit. The well's at 30, no matter what. So, any reason to delay? Toxic Venoshock. Flamethrow at 34. Salazzle gets it at 35. So we're not going to have it for the split, but we'll have it for Watson. So, no. Dragon Rage. It's starting to become a 3-shot now. I think it's time to move on from Dragon Rage. It's a big pickup. I might immediately hard scale this for Encore. Yeah, we'll take Giga over Mega. Alright. Nice. Oh, Eradicate. Youngster Joey's our first battle. Alright. Let's get a fresh export going here, and we'll switch over to the calc. Okay. That's nice. Got a lot of evolved Pokemon happening now. Alright, Eradicate. Can you withstand Hitmonlee? Nope. Hitmonlee. Nobody can. If I can hit a Mega Kick, I just take out Pidgeotto. Do I give him a zoom, or a focus, or a wide lens and test it? I say yes. Let's do it. And if I miss the range, then we miss the range and we go to Dreadnought and we win. Next trainer. We could do 2 in a row here. Dreadnought takes Oricorio. Lombre takes that. Whimsicott. Salazzle. Easy. And then we'll bring... that and... Whimsicott. Something for Whimsicott. There it is. Alright. Whoops. Sorry about that. I thought I was on the calc screen. I wasn't even there. Sorry about that. So we got Hitmonlee. We got Dreadnought. We got Salazzle. We got Ampharos. We got Lombre and Toxicroak. Solid. Only item not moved? used was the cherry berry. The just in case cherry berry paralysis on the paralysis was the only one not moved or used. I guess Whimsicott could theoretically Grass Whistle on the swap, so let's do that, just in case. And we're ready to rock for 2 trainers in a row. And then we'll do the 2 back-to-back trainers, which should be pretty straightforward based on our box. And yeah. I forgot to show my team. Alright, Raticate, Hitmonlee just one-shots it. There's the squad. I don't know if it goes for Sucker Punch or not. It probably does. Either way, it doesn't matter. Pretty hefty level advantage here. Oh, I didn't go wide lens. I'm gonna try to hit this, no wide lens. You got this, Hitmonlee. Wham! Next. I think even through Feather Dance, -2 attack, yeah, we one-shot with Rock Slide. Something that outspeeds a Whimsicott. Prankster. But we have Chesto. Either one of our attacking moves KOs here. Let's punch it. Alright, now I have to do these back to back in order to get the rare candy. So we will do that. It should be pretty straightforward, but I just want to make sure I do it right. Kamala and a Gyarados. Ampharos is probably sticking around for this one. Fake Out Low Sweep does it. Are we faster? We are. Alright. That's number 1. Swap here. Thunder Punch there. We're slower, but that's okay. Yeah. And then the double battle. Okay. So we have these two for sure. So Masquerade Intimidate, we one-shot Singapore with Shockwave. Masquerade, we also one-shot. Let me think here. What are they trying to do? Water Pledge, Brian, Ice Wing, Grass Knight, lower speed. Just do damage. Okay, so we're probably gonna lead. I'm gonna move him down here just so we have him. Who's the lead? Who can we bait stuff into? Let's see. Preferably like ice moves. Probably bait into Sharpedo, yeah? Grass Knot? Yeah, Bug Buzz will KO. From Masquerade. Bug Buzz and Grass Knot. We can take both of those, right? With somebody? Monferno. Yeah. So we lead that. We swap here. Oh, we can also take them with... We can also take him here and have a fake out ready for turn 2 on Perugly. Yeah, I like that a little bit better. Toxicroak kill. Yeah, they'll probably fake out Toxicroak because it sees that Toxicroak KOs it, which is perfect. Air Cutter crit does a lot, but we survive 1. Monferno handles most. I need something that handles, like, pretty much everything. You can go Hariyama. Yep, Hariyama. Oh wait, it's... Hang on. Time out. It's Singapore Perugly. So I think we have Hariyama. And Ampharos. Shockwave. It's just... It doesn't quite get there every time. It's a range. I think we do it. We have a faster fake out though. Fake out Hitmonlee is faster than everything else, so that seems better. Fake out Hitmonlee into Perugly. Nah. Yeah, so it can't fake out Ampharos, and then Ampharos one-shots Singapore, brings out Masquerade. Hitmonlee clicks double kick into Perugly. Ampharos shockwaves Masquerade. That should just leave Sneasel. Yeah, we can go Monferno. Go here. We go Hari works. There we go. That's the squad. Okay. So it's... we lead with Toxicroak first. And then we have Hitmonlee. Where is he? Oh my god, what am I doing? I need Ampharos. Right here, Hitmonlee. Salazzle comes along. Hari's coming along. Monferno's coming along. Okay. So it's Chesto, in case of the hypnosis, for whatever reason, and then that's pretty much it. Orange all around. Actually, we don't need a Chesto here. We need a Chesto on Ampharos. There we go. In terms of medicine, what do we have? One potion, one super potion. I gotta sell some revives. Check held items. Should be Orin, Chesto, Orin. Fantastic. Okay. I'm gonna sell these revives I picked up. And grab some potions. Take an 80. I really only need 2. Alright. Bet. Sell. Revive 2. Alright. So I'm pretty sure I calced this right. Pretty sure. I should be like 100% sure. That fake out into low sweep always kills. And it does. Alright, so we got fake out. We're going to put Sucker Punch here. We're going to fake out. And low sweep. Fantastic. And then Gyarados only knows Dragon Rage. And we have more than 80 HP with Ampharos. Who's our counter? I like punching. We'll use our 1 super potion here. And the 2 potions we bought here. And here. And then we swap Ampharos here. And we're good to go. I have run out of water. So I just realized that Hitmonlee and Probably are actually speed tied, so we'll see who we'll see who fake outs first. Nice, we got first. Wow, big crit. Now the plan was to leave Hitmonlee in here to take out this Purugly, but I don't know if we can now. So yeah, Masquerain Air Cutter crit does max 54. It's too much. We can't stay. So we're still gonna do the Shockwave into Masquerain, but we're gonna swap out Air Cutter. I did not bring somebody to take an Air Cutter. Whoops. Should have brought Rhyhorn. We will go here. That's perfect. We have a Chesto Berry there, so we are good. Alright, this is like 80-20. Nice. What was the actual percentage? Shockwave. 70%. 70-30. That was close. So now we just have the one side to deal with. Yeah, we could just Shockwave and Flame Burst. Oh yeah, we're just faster. With Salazzle. We could do the same thing to Sneasel, because we're faster. It has Ice Shard, which it might do. Nope. Ah, Focus Band. Easy. Nice. Okay. I'm gonna grab this rare candy. And I think this is as good as time as any to take a quick break, get some water, use the restroom. Yeah. We're gonna do that. We're gonna do all that. Let me just get back to the Pokemon Center. Alright. I will be right back. Alright, we are back. Thanks for waiting around. Let's see. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 trainers before the cave, and then 1 trainer in the cave, if I remember correctly. Yes. We might be able to do a couple at a time here. So let's see. Let's pull up the calc here. Well, it looks like Salazzle just outspeeds him one-shots with Flame Burst. So we can start there. Okay. It does the same to all 3. Okay, so Salazzle has the first fight on lock. Nice. Unless there's... Yeah, first impression doesn't do a lot. Yeah, we're good. We are good. Second one. It outspeeds in one shot. Grand Ball with a Venoshock. Nice. And then outspeeds and one-shots Berserker with a Flame Burst. Nice. Okay, so Salazzle's got the first 2. Outspeeds and one-shots Tangela. And then it comes to an end. So it looks like Surf Cramorant would come in. I think we just swap into Ampharos to take it. Yeah. And return with Shockwave, Thunder Punch. Easy. Surf Raichu. Oh, no, it's Grass Knot. Okay. Lombre? Yeah, Lombre does a pretty good job against it. Interesting. Breloom does well, also. Okay, and then the Doug Trios. I don't think we have anything that outspeeds. A 79 and a 73. Just Salazzle, but Salazzle is not going to be good enough. Right. Arena Trap. Soft Sand. So we could just lead Breloom against the first one. Second one comes in. Focus Sash. That has Reversal. So if it wants to Iron Head, yeah, we can swap Hariyama because we're slower anyway. Fake out to break the Sash and hit one of the other moves. Yeah, that works for me. Okay, that is a lot. Let's bring one more thing to deal with these guys. I don't know if I'll do the last trainer. Yeah, Gunk does pretty well. Alright, that's the squad for the first few fights. Alright, so we got Salazzle lead, we got Ampharos, we got Lotan, we got Lombre, wait, no, we got Lombre, we got Breloom, we got Hari, and Toxicroak. There we go. That's the squad. Take this, give it here. Bag the Chesto. Okay, in terms of effects, we really don't get anything until we hit Raichu Discharge, but really just bait and surfs is what we're going for, so. Breloom baits Discharge, so. I guess we'll go Cherry on Breloom. And there we have it. Alright, let's do it. So it's 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we're doing 3 fights in a row here. Potential for 4. There we go. Easy one shot here. This is also an easy one shot. We're gonna take first impression damage, but it's very little because we double resist. Shot as we get the Salazzle sweep. But wait, there's more. She wants to let us know. She's never been beaten at anything. Intimidate. Good thing we're special attacked. Easy. Bullet Punch. Five in a row. But wait, there's more. Six in a row. And this is where the dream dies. Didn't use Belch there, but okay. we cannot hit this because it has a lightning rod, so we have to go here. And just stay healthy with Kidney Drain. And we finish off with a Mach Punch. Smart. Next is our Dug Trio buddies. Who, you know what? I think we can handle. We fake out. And this could magic, or could double team. So we're gonna magical leave. Wonderful. Now this guy's got reversal, and it wants to stone edge us. So we are just gonna go here. And we're gonna fake out to break the focus sash. We're already way slower, so that means nothing to us. And just so we don't miss, we Vital Throw. The question is now, do we have enough in the tank for the last trainer here? I don't know if we do. So we're gonna head back, get our berries along the way. Okay, 39 Rost. 68 Rost, nice. Hoping for a little more on the Chesto spot there, but we got another roll. Alright, 2 medium rolls, we're happy with that. Should be plenty, truthfully. If that ever comes into play where we're running out of those kind of berries, I think we did something wrong. Okay, back to the calc for the last trainer before the cave. So, Primate, Lumberry, Defiance, we don't want to Intimidate. We don't have Intimidate right now. It likes Cross Chop here. It's got all high crit moves. Primate outspeeds by Hitmonlee outspeeds by 3. Fake Out into Mega Kick can KO. If we give it a wide lens, we have a really good chance to do that. I say let's do it. The worst that happens is he cross-chop crits and we die. That's pretty bad, so I don't know if I want to do it anymore. We could do the same thing with Hariyama. Fake Out. Vital Throw always KOs at the lowest rolls. And cross chop crit does not kill us. So I think we go Hariyama lead into who comes out next. Gligar for Flying Gem Acrobatics. Double resist? No, just a single resist. I really don't want to start him off with Stomping Tantrum, though. Let's see. What's the best way to do this? Needs an ice move. We're slower there. We're slower there. Would have been faster. Oh, we are faster on Sharpedo. But we don't survive the acrobatics. Just heard my phone ring. Or phone buzz. But I don't see it. I leave it under my keyboard? Nope. I don't know where it is. So I think we go Rhyhorn on the acrobatics. Eat the Flying Gem. Then it'll definitely do Stomping Tantrum. We go to Sharpedo on the Stomping Tantrum. And we're faster. So we Ice Fang. That should work. If I calc something wrong, is there anything else I can do? I can essentially do the same thing with Celio as well. So we'll bring that just in case. Dreadnought. Probably for a Rock Slide. Breloom. Swap. Giga Drain. Done. We'll bring Lombre for backup just in case. But that's the squad. We got Rhyhorn. A Sharpedo sighting. Celio. Breloom. And Lombre. And it should just be all Oran berries. Oops, all Orans. We have a cherry here, we'll swap that out. Alright, let's do it. And then we get an encounter. Alright, let's do it. Whoops. I thought I was talking to my hand Pokemon. Let's do it. Fake out. Into Vital Throw, always KOs. Should bring out Gligar for acrobatics. I hear sirens. I don't know if it's from the TV in the other room or if it's actually outside. I don't know. Alright, we go here. Okay, and then we do Stomping Tantrum here. A little rough skin. Alright, we have Surf, Crunch, but what we need to do is Ice Fang. Sharpedo. Let's just Breloom. Just Breloom. Giga. And that's that. Sweet. So I think we actually had the squad to do this. Minus Sharpedo last time. That's okay. Alright. So we're gonna need to have a group to catch some Pokemon. We're gonna need Ampharos for Paralysis if it's not a ground type. Otherwise, we're just gonna hope. So this table includes Trapinch, who is one of my favorites. So we need to be wary of the Arena Trap. Everything else, I think, is ground, except for Teddiursa. So Gligar, Swinub, Sandile, Rockruff's not, Gligar again, Geodude, Alola. Yeah. Roggenrola is not. Okay. So we'll bring Ampharos. This probably won't be needed, but it'll be good to have just in case. Bring Lombre for Fake Out. Probably Sharpedo does not come here. Things that resist rock and ground. Not a whole lot. Palpitoad can come along for Walrein, and that should be good. Or Celio, rather. And we got Oops All Orange again. And this should be the catch party. We don't have a flying type to lead in case it's Trapinch, so we gotta come up with our best lead for both. So I'm gonna switch over to the calc real quick just to punch in a Trapinch at level 14, right? That's what it is, 14, double check. 16, okay. So level 16 Trap. Assume 0 IVs for all this stuff. And if we have a group like this, add this, get rid of this. Add this, get rid of this. Lombre. Even Lombre Fake Out does too much. Well, Hitmonlee Fake Out. Way too much. Can anybody touch this thing? Only Lombre Fake Out if it doesn't crit. Wait a minute. We could Breloom Worry Seed and get rid of the Arena Trap. I think that's actually a decent lead there. Especially if Trapinch only knows Dig, Mud Slap, Bug Bite, Sand Attack. Dig. Bug Bite. Mud Slap. Yeah. So it's Breloom then. We don't want to lead Ampharos because of static. We would have really a over 50% chance to get a Alolan Geodude. We don't want that. We have 2 rock types already. Yeah, I think Breloom is the best lead. And we just bring a crap ton of Pokeballs and hope that we catch it relatively quickly. And if we need to swap out, we click Worry Seed, so Arena Trap goes away. We'll buy 20 Great Balls, just in case. And this should do it. We'll also get the Hard Stone and Muscle Band. I think I've only gotten Trapinch one time, and it's 20%. And that's a Rock Tomb, that's nice to have. Now I think let's see what we roll here. Roggenrola. That is one of the rarer encounters here. Okay. We might have more luck here because this thing as a rock type has more defense. We can fake out more effectively. Oh, I have a level 100. I need level 60. Yeah, definitely fake this out. I can even headbutt this right now. It'll be fine. Alright. That's what I'm gonna do. This thing's just rock, right? Yeah, so we can even paralyze this. Oh, I just got blocked. I don't think I can swap. Yep. Cool. I can't say I've ever got this. It has a weak armor and clear body. What does weak armor do? If a physical attack hits, defense lowered by 1, speed by 2. But we hit with a physical attack and it did not have that, so this has clear body. Weak armor would have turned into solid rock. Okay, so... Either way, I think we're okay. Big old rock. Another name. This will be Adele. Okay. So now we prep for the Sand Team fight, which we actually have a couple of ways of dealing with this time. The last few times I've just fought through the sand, which is definitely the more difficult route to go, but I was able to do it. I do have Toxic that I can just kind of rely on with Salazzle. So this is Sandaconda. But let's take a look at our Roggenrola. So we know it's going to be Clear Body. Oh, it has an Everstone on it too. So that's 2 Everstones. Thanks, I guess? Bag. Okay, so what do we do with this thing? So Roggenrola learns Rock Slide at 33, so that's after Shell, but 35 as Boldore. So no reason to delay there. Gigalith. I don't think there's any reason to delay this at all. This actually might be a good Pidgeot counter too, based on the defense stats. If I can get there, of course. If I can get there. Alright, let's pump them up. Just seeing what else it learns. Yeah. Earthquake, Stone Edge, Sand Tomb, Rock Slide. Explosion at 49. Yeah, we want Rock Blast. Over Rock Throw for sure. I don't think we want Mud Slap, do we? I don't think I'm ever clicking block, so let's do it over block. I probably should have just done it over Sand Attack. Essentially the same thing. Bulldoze. We'll learn that over Sand Attack. I'm a fan of speed reducing moves. I wonder if this thing does well against Rotom Fan for Watson. I didn't even look at natures or anything. I should probably do that. We have the emergency button. I'm going to rearrange his moves and put Self-Destruct as number 4, so I don't click it by accident. Rock Blast, Bulldoze, Headbutt, Bulldoze, Self-Destruct, yeah. Okay. Alright, nice. Okay, let's look at the Sand team now. Oh, I should probably actually look at the stats and stuff for this guy. So we have Bold Nature. I mean, the defense is nice. Whew. 3 defense IVs, but the plus nature. I think because this has a really high base defense, you don't really mind that the IV is low. You care more about the yeah, you care more about the nature. So this isn't the best nature for him, but I don't think the speed matters with his 25 speed. No, he's pretty good. 19 special defense. Yeah, this is good. This is good. Okay. So let's look at that in the context of... out of curiosity, hidden power... Hidden power psychic. Not that he's ever going to be using hidden power. There he is. On the calc. Boldor. Boom. Sandaconda. I would say we can go toxic. I'm just going to click Earthquake, so I don't know if I can do that. We have the Worry Seed route, which seems better. Worry Seed, we get Fire Fanged. We swap into a double resist, like... I don't know. Something that can one-shot this, essentially, is what we want. So the Worry Seed route works. We could just Giga Drain. It could Glare, because we're faster. A couple of things it could do. What about... There's our double resist. But Earthquake kind of hurts. Still don't have a flying type to ignore that. Alright, let's take a look at everybody. It's a ground Pokemon, so we need water or grass. Muddy water, not quite. Sharpedo Surf does. We could definitely take a Fire Fang with that. Is that what it's going to be doing, though? 100%? Fire Fang or Glare? Yeah, let's do that. Surf. Boom. Next. So we'll be at like 85%. Stoutland will see a kill. But we're the fastest thing on the field after that. So... yeah, it'll go Stoutland for submission. Fighting resist. Body slam. Alright, who is going to take out Stoutland? It's probably going to be Hitmonlee. Yep. He can take a submission pretty well. He's faster. After recoil, low kick kills. If he doesn't click that, play rough, he might. So we have to bait a... we gotta bait something. Best move to come in on is submission. So we need to swap into something that can take a play rough and submission. It seems like Toxicroak takes both pretty well, so we can do that. Rhyhorn comes in on the body slam, or Boldor. Boldor does slightly better. And then baits submission, we get Hitmonlee in. Fake out. Low kick. Okay. That's a lot for that guy. It'll probably be turn order. Nope. Go Clefable. Draining Kiss. Guess I'll end it. Yep, and Venoshock 2 shots is perfect. And then for Probopass, Earth Power. We have Breloom does well. Yeah, we have a few options there. Okay, I think this is the squad. This is the squad. Alright, let's set it up. So we have Breloom, Sharpedo, Krogunk, or Toxicroak rather. Boldore, Hitmonlee, and Salazzle. Nope, we don't need to endless candy. Okay, so we're gonna use a Cherry Berry on the first two for glares. Okay, and then against Stoutland, it's going to be a lot of swapping until we get to where we want. Boldore does show a 2-shot with Rock. So does Dreadnought. Dreadnought consistently shows. I don't know how it works with Rock Blast. Oh, we show kill with self-destruct. That worked just fine. So Oranberry's there. Fable, Salazzle, Thunderbolt, so we go Cherry here for the paralysis, and then Purple Pass. Could Thunderbolt, but I'm not worried about the Thunderbolt. Yeah, we are ready to rock. That's it. Let's do it. It's the first time I've been able to come up with a line that doesn't have sand going up. I'm kind of excited about that. You know what we could do? Let's give him the Heartstone. Just so that we show that kill with Rock Blast, probably. I'm just going to double check it. Heartstone. Yeah, we definitely show. Okay. So Cherry, Cherry, Oran, Hard, Oran, Cherry. Okay. We are all set. Okay, so let me rearrange a little bit. We Worry Seed here. Get rid of its Sand Spit, it becomes Insomnia. So now when we hit him, sand doesn't go up. We have Cherry on the Glare. Just in case it does it again, we also have a Cherry on the guy who's going to come in to take him out. Because this is either Glare or Fire Fang. Sharpedo's going to come in. As I said, Sharpedo also has a Cherry Berry for paralysis. outspeed, one shot with Surf. This should bait in Stoutland. We have kind of a chain to go here. So this is either play rough or submission. So we need someone to take both. Toxicroak is our guy. We're gonna fake out Chip. And then this is always body slam. Because we're... Wait. No, we're not. Well, we technically are showing a coat with low sweep, but it's a bad range. So we're gonna go to here for the body slam. And then this always baits submission. It could howl, but either way, we should be fine. Because despite its +1 attack, we always outspeed and one-shot with low kick. Now this should be Clefable. And this should always be Draining Kiss. So we have our double resist of Salazzle. We don't one-shot, and there's no point in Toxicking because it doesn't take residual damage, so we will just Venoshock twice. We resist that. Our special attack goes down, but we should still KO with the second Venoshock. Yep. And then I said, screw it. We'll just go step by step with Promo Pass. So this is Earth Power. Go back to the beginning. Power Jet. So this should now be Flash Cannon. Flash Cannon does 67 on the max roll. So we're going to take a little healing with Giga Drain. And then this guy doesn't have any priority moves. And Giga Drain into Mach Punch always KOs, even after leftovers. I hope. Did I not calc that right? I got 8 health back, which means I did 16. Oh, now I'm not so sure. I'm not so sure. We're freaking out. I'm gonna do this instead. On this Flash Cannon. Flash Cannon crit does 54 on the max roll here. And low sweep, always one-shots from Toxicroak. I should have just went here in the first place. Easy. Through the tunnel. we're gonna go pick up our wise glasses to pair with our muscle band. And we made it to Verdant Turf. We'll heal, grab some new Pokeballs, and we'll get an encounter. With this encounter, we're gonna want to bring Ampharos here for the Thunder Wave. It's mainly grass type, so we're gonna say put a couple of these guys in the box. That should work. Get a couple of moon balls. And a couple of nest balls. Excuse me. The moon balls, in case we run into Nidorino or Nidorina in the grass. And then the nest balls in case we run later on down the road, in case we run into something low level. Now whatever we get here, I don't think we're going to level up right away, because we can do a repel manip if we choose to fish on Route 117. Which we might end up doing. So let's see what we get here first. Petalil, Fungus, Phanpy, Mudbray, Nidorina, Nidorino, Rosalia, Fungus, Weeping Bells. What's in the grass here? Nidorino. Now we don't have a Moonstone yet to evolve them, which is another reason why we might not do this right away. Nidorino. Okay. Just checking this, because I'm pretty sure he's going to know a poison move, like Poison Tail or Poison Fang or something. Nidorino. Yeah, Poison Fang, Double Kick, Bug Bite is what he's going to have. Poison Fang. Double Kick. Bug Bite. Alright. Against Lumbre. Or Speed Tide if it's max speed. Fake out. Yeah, let's fake out. And then we'll Magical Leaf as well. Okay. And who we swap in here to take out all these hits? Toxicroak does well. Let's do Toxicroak. Can't get poison, takes double kick well, takes bug bite well, we don't have a berry. Yep, this is the one. Oh, what am I doing? I just need to throw a moon ball. Bag. Moon ball. Fantastic. Sure. Nickname. Kevin? I hope we don't have a Kevin. I'm losing track of all the nicknames. Nidorine O. Nice. Now Nido King. Nido King. I think we want to evolve this as soon as possible, because we get Bulldoze and Poison Jab. At 25 and 31, but we don't have a Moonstone. It's Poison Point. We're also going to end up with Drill Run. Bug Bite's nice to have. Double kick. Yeah, that's, we can learn a bunch of all the punches. Fire, Ice, Poison, or Fire, Ice, Thunder. Fire Punch, Thunder, Ice. Yeah, I mean, he's pretty versatile. I'm not worried about Mud Slab. We just hope we rolled good attack. Jolly. I think that's fine. Isn't that minus special attack? Plus speed. This is good. Now we just need a good attack IV. 13. This is a good one. We will take this. Alright, now we just gotta get it to Maulville. That is the key. Because we're not touching him until we get to Maulville. Because we need to get a Moonstone at the shop. And of course, Shell stands in our way. So, we have like, what, 6 or 7 battles here? It looks like. Alright. Well, no time like the present. We're gonna have a big day. Let me re-export to get Nidorino in there. Just to show that I have them. Pink. There he goes. Ooh, not trash. Just box 2. Alright, Shadow Tag, Gothitelle lead. Psychic. Bug. Dark. Ghost. Salazzle has HP Ghost. Does that help? Nope. Alright, so dark. That would be Sharpedo. We outspeed almost one shot. No, we do one shot because we do black glasses. Yeah. Black glasses. Definitely one shots. Okay, so you're the lead. We outspeed everybody. Hitmonchan and Toxtricity CKOs. Hitmonchan has better defensive profile, so it's going to be Hitmonchan for Sky Uppercut. Gotta resist that. Who's going to be the one to take it out? Hariyama maybe. Artillery does okay. Slower though. No. Huntail's not bad. I think it's Huntail. Anyway, we can get it in on a Shadow Punch or a Mach Punch. Somebody that resists Sky Uppercut and baits something else. I really don't want an Ice Punch if I can avoid it. Salazzle's a 50-50. So yeah, we just go Huntail. And Dive? Yeah, because Dive has the crit one-shot potential, Razor Shell does not. Well, I mean it does, just on the high roll. Dive. So we've taken 2 Sky Uppercuts. If that fails, then what? Then we need to swap again into Salazzle to finish it off. Salazzle baits. Toxtricity for Shockwave. That's an easy swap into Rhyhorn. Bulldoze, done. We could also do Palpitoad if we wanted to. Palpitoad's faster. Let's do Palpitoad instead. And then for Sableye, Boldore does okay. I don't think we have any fairy moves. Dreadnaught's pretty good. Especially if they give it a Rostberry. Ampharos is good too. Burn wouldn't even matter too much there either. Yeah, let's do Ampharos. Let's throw Boldore in there just in case too. Oh, somebody's special. Special attacker. No, I don't really have another one. Okay. So that's it then. That's the squad. I'll range it, and we'll get on our way. Okay, so we're looking Sharpedo lead. Huntail. Salazzle. Palpitoad, Ampharos, Boldore, Okay. Okay, so we need black glasses on Sharpedo to make this work. There they are. Give... Oranberry here. And we'll go one here as well. Toxtricity. It's just Oranberry. And then it's Rostberry here if we absolutely need it. But if we get burned with Ampharos, it doesn't necessarily matter. Yep. Alright, that's it. There's the squad. And away we go. So with black glasses, our Sharpedo one-shots with Crunch. Should bring out Hitmonchan for Sky Uppercut. Huntail should be able to do this. Actually, it might not. I'm looking at this again. I don't think it does. We were always going to have to combo this, though. So we dive here. We're never dead to a crit, or a non-crit, but we're still going to swap out. Yeah. So now since it sees that we outspeed and KO it, it'll go for a Mach Punch, which is actually its least effective move into us, so. This is Toxtricity. Looking for Shockwave to take us out, but we have Palpitoad to take no damage. And we outspeed and one-shot with one-shot. An inch. That leaves Sableye, who we also had to bring 2 Pokemon for. I think Ampharos does okay into this. We do fine if we hit Muddy Waters. Let's try 1. Crit Foul Play, 58. Still in it. Muddy Water. 2 for 2. All right. Not bad. The Electroweb TM. I know there's a hidden item in this corner. You're not a trainer. Yeah, 2 more battles before we have the option of going in the grass. Okay. Let's see. This is the dog trainer. Okay. Arcanine. Do you get one shot by Sharpedo? No. It is so close, though. Well, we show it, so he would extreme speed. And then it's 1 and 4, and then we just Aqua Jet. Or would it go for Wild Charge, because Wild Charge C is a KO? Well, what if we give it Wise Glasses? Ooh, it's so close. But it's not enough. I can't risk it. Palpitoad seems to be like a good lead to me. Yep, it looks like it. 2 Bubble Beams does the trick. But we're also looking at being slower. If we Mud Shot once, we're faster. If we do Soft Sand, guarantee 2-shot. If we do Frost Berry, we guarantee not being burned. I kind of like... Burn doesn't really affect us too bad with Palpitoad, so let's do that. Unless there's something else. Water type, water type. We only have... No, we have Dive with Huntail. About wow, that's Muscle Band actually. Close. 3 out of 4. A Dreadnought. With, like, the rock. Not solid rock. What's the hard stone? Looks like does KO. Unless it Will-O-Wisps. Okay, what if we get rid of the hard stone and then just like Rock Tomb? Yeah, Rock Tomb into something else, because then we're faster and it'll extreme speed. That seems fine. Rock Tomb into anything else with a Frost Berry to prevent the burn. That seems like the best opening to me. So we'll do that. Most likely one of the electric types, probably Manectric. Yeah, for Thunderbolt. Then we bring in Palpitoad. For Mudshot. And then we outspeed into whatever. Okay. I think that's going to bring in Furfrou for a return. Wow, Furfrou does not want to take any damage. Fighting, 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 fighting. Wow. I mean, it looks like Hariyama does the best, but we might need to bring 2 here. Fur Coat leftovers. What about fire moves? Resisting return. Rhyhorn. It could just attract a lot. It did that the last time I did this battle. Rhyhorn baits Iron Tails. Hariyama takes the least from Iron Tails. Let's assume it's something like that. Is there any way we can do this with Celio? Because he has Oblivious? No? Ooh, a couple of charms might help out, though. Oh, yeah. That works real well. We'll be taking 2, though. Okay, let's stick with this for now, because Hariyama would bait Boltund for Psychic Fangs. Take nothing with Sharpedo. That's risky. Thunderfang back into Palpitoad, and we can 2-shot there. That works. And then Lucario. And Salazzle. This seems to be the squad, with the hardest part being this freaking Furfrou. But we can tag team it. Okay, let's build it. We have Dreadnought. We do have Sharpedo. We have Palpitoad. I need Rhyhorn. Palpitoad. Salazzle's in there. We need Hariyama. Dreadnought, Palpitoad, Hariyama, or Rhyhorn, Hariyama. So yeah, this seems right. Okay. So Arcanine, we're gonna do a Rostberry here. We're gonna do an Oranberry here, because you're in for Manectric. Yeah. And then Furfrou. Yeah, it's just Oranberries for these guys. Specific item here? He's really just a pivot right now. He can help with Furfrou with like a Surf, but he can only come in on Iron Tail. Yeah, so let's give him Wise Glasses. And then you're just a pivot here. So let's do Oranberry. Oh no, you got Lucario. Orange Real Flash. Yeah, Oranberry. Okay, that should do it. Rostberry, Oran, Wise Glasses, Oran. Okay. Just to get everything back up, because I don't like this fight. I've succeeded at it the last few times, but I still don't I got bad juju from when I wiped on this one. Like one of my first attempts. I can't remember which one. Shit. I didn't play for the teammate. Actually, we're still fine. We rocked him. Nice. It went well. It was. If it went wild charge, we were kind of screwed. This may also prevent citrus berry healing if we roll low enough. I just realized that too. Fantastic. That's a fantastic roll. And then we rock slide. Ugh. That's okay. We just rock slide again. Just take a little extra damage. Lucario first. Aura Sphere? Yeah. Yeah, we take Aura Sphere rather well. We outspeed. And one shot with Flame Burst. Psychic Fangs. And then this is Thunder Fang. Because we show a kill, so it won't howl. Go here. It could howl here, because it's faster, but we mudshot and become faster. Yeah. One speed. Ho ho, we are not faster. Psychic Fang's crit also doesn't kill us. It's gonna attack us here. That's really annoying. Do we go... So this is what? This is always Psychic Fangs or Crunch, right? I don't want to take any damage with Palpitoad because of... We need it for Manectric as well. So we have Aqua Jet here. And if it hits us with Crunch, we get some Rough Skin. Yeah. This is -1 speed, so we are faster. So we don't even need to Aqua Jet, we can just surf. We're still good though. Manectric. Thunderbolt. Remember this guy? We outspeed Manectric after speed drop, so we don't have to swap this time. And then Furfurrow. So let's see, max return damage, because I want to see if I can lower its speed. 78. Ooh. So max roll crit, we're down. This most likely attracts, though? Ooh. Okay. Well, we're bailing after this anyway. Because now this is always return. This could be attract, so we're gonna stay in. Iron Tail crit does what? 72. Yeah, we got a hit. So we're gonna go for Rock Blast and hope we get a bunch of hits. Yep, now we definitely have to swap. Does this open the door to play rough? It does not. It's still always Iron Tail. Solid. We go Hari here. Fig out. We Force Bomb. Pray for Para. That was a big crit. And the attack drop. Ooh, I can't say I've ever seen Play rough, attack drop. Ooh, we got the Para. So nothing sees KOs. Obviously, crit. Its highest damage, it could play rough or return. That's the last one? No, I think we go Dreadnought here. And then we go for flinches. Rock Slide flinch. Rock Slide flinch. Oh, wacko. I always enjoyed watching Wacko's runs. Team effort on the Furfuro. We have one double battle. And looking at the time, I think this is going to be my last battle. Well, it's a good place to stop off after this double battle. This is a sleepy one as well, so it might take a little bit to cook this, but I think we'll be alright. Excuse me. Alright, show count. Go away, everybody. Alright, so we got Orbeetle, Toxicroak lead. Orbeetle wants to probably put us to sleep. Toxicroak wants to fake out, so we probably want to get rid of the Toxicroak side first. We don't have a... Do we have a second room? We have Side Beam, but it's not good enough. It's got Pyapa Berry. So we gotta look elsewhere. What about a ground move? Rhyhorn doesn't do it with Bulldoze. Neither does Boldor. Plus we'd be bulldozing our own team. Alright. What else does not Poison not like? Psychic. Ground. We're looking at that. Fighting would be flying, also psychic. Fairy, we don't have any fairy moves. Okay, so this is going to be a fake out angle, most likely then. Crit Psychic doesn't quite take out Hitmonlee, but Hitmonlee is faster than Toxicroak. So we're guaranteed to fake him out for 20%. Do we have anything that does 80% damage to Toxicroak other than self-destruct? It's getting grim out there. There's not. So it's got to be a 2-turn angle. We're faster with Salazzle. Salazzle doesn't handle Psychic very well, though. Alright, let's... We could... That doesn't work either. Alright, let's see. Dreadnought. Dreadnought does okay against both of those attacks. Could Rock Tomb. Lower its speed, and then we're faster. So 20 and 51 is 71. Plus 20 to 91. Yeah, we gotta high roll something. Or we do Muscle Band. That would get us to 78, 79. That would do it. We do 53 plus 18. No, not 53. We would do 18 plus 18 is 36. Plus muscle banded 20 is 38 and 51. As long as we don't low roll every single one. Yeah. Seems to be a way to go. I'm gonna lock it in. So it's this, then this. And then we need to swap out, because Orbeetle's going to be throwing crap at Hitmonlee. It lives a non-crit. It's going to be throwing a Psychic. Yeah. Or Hypnosis. Oh, so we go into Sharpedo and just crunch. This is Black Glasses Sharpedo. Crunch. Hypno comes in. Crunch. Toxicroak's down. Hariyama's in. Oh no, we can't crunch. So we swap in. That doesn't work. Alright, so we can swap in there. Because Dreadnought will be taken out. Toxicroak, he'll take out him. Hariyama will go for Wake Up Slap into Sharpedo. While Hypno, probably Dark Voids. So whatever we bring in, we double swap. Fighting Resist. Salazzle. Toxicroak's better. Who can Sucker Punch Hypno? And then we just need to do how much more? Because he'll see Psychic into Toxicroak, so we can Sucker Punch or Fake Out. As long as we have somebody faster that does 55% damage into Hypno. Yeah, it's gotta be Fake Out. These guys. And then we'll bring our own Hari to deal with this Hari. I think that's it. Let's line it up. So we got Hitmonlee and Dreadnought. We got Sharpedo. Toxicroak. Hari. Huntail. Okay. So we're gonna go Chesto's on a lot of people here. Chesto. 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 Black glasses. Warren. That should do it. Here's the squad. Chesto, Chesto, Black Glasses, Chesto, Chesto, Orin. Let's do it. Okay, so we are leading a fighting type Pokemon despite staring down a Psychic, because we need to outspeed the Fake Out here and Rock Tomb as well. We always survive. Oh, it's like there. Interesting. Now we're faster. So coming into this slot, Toxic Growth -1 speed. I didn't give him a muscle band. This might not kill. What does more damage here? I'll make a kick. You know what? If we land it, we land it. If not, then we just couldn't switch this turn. Orbeetle's pretty quick. We'll Rock Tomb. No, we need to Rock Slide to confirm the kill if we miss Mega Kick. Beautiful. Okay, now we gotta get him out. Special defense now. Hari. Yeah, that's fine. So it's probably fake out. We can stay in. If we get double targeted, we're screwed though. Right? Yeah, we got a double swap here. Alright, so Dreadnought is at -1 special defense. It's either Psychic or Bug Buzz there. So we have to swap in Huntail on that side. Wait, so Orbeetle always sees a kill there, so it's never going to go after Hitmonlee. Hariyama. Wake Up Slap, and the Dreadnought always sees a kill, so we're baiting Wake Up Slap. And one or the other of those two. Yeah, okay, so we stay in with Hitmonlee. Yeah, we go for a Mega Kick here. Most damage. No, Low Kick is actually the most damage on Hariyama because he's the big boy. And then we swap into Huntail. Okay. So now Orbeetle definitely sees a kill into Hitmonlee with Psychic. Yeah? No, he doesn't. What about Huntail? No. Hariyama? No. Yeah, but we can't stay in here. Because it's going to be Wake Up Slap or Psychic. I can't bring in Sharpedo yet. I can't bring in anybody. Uh-oh. Are we faster? And do we KO one of these guys right now? No. Well, if we land a Mega Kick on Orbeetle, we do. I think that's the play. We gotta go for it again. Oh, wait, we Sucker Punch. Yeah, that's the play. Hang on. So all that Hariyama's doing into Hitmonlee slot is Wake Up Slap, so we can bring in Toxic Rook. So we bring in Toxic Rook here, and we Sucker Punch here. Nice. Now, I don't know if we can Sucker Punch, because this is just going to Dark Void. Well, wait, it sees a kill with Psychic into Toxicroak. So yeah, we double Sucker. God, it has Citrus Berry. Please crit. God damn it. Hypnosis is a kill somewhere. Yeah, Psychic into Huntail. So we fake out here, and we Sucker Punch here. I can't believe I didn't see that. All I had to do was swap into Sharpedo there. Fine. Man, that's a bummer to end on. What was the play? Yeah, it was... Well, Hari didn't necessarily see a kill into... So it was 50-50 for bringing Sharpedo in. I should have gone back to Dreadnought. Maybe that was the mid-ground play. Nope, it was something completely different. It was Ampharos. Ampharos had a great defensive matchup into both of them. That was the play. I needed to bring Ampharos. Dang. I'm so sorry. Toxicroak, that's a bad loss right there. Alright, well, I think that'll do it for the night. I'm just gonna remove items real quick before I... But tough fight to take to end the stream on there. But we are what, 3 trainers through? Yeah, three fights out of the 8 before Shell. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, Shell. Definitely hurts to lose Toxicroak there. Good fake out user. Good defensive profile too. So that is a bummer. But I think we're doing pretty well. I just missed the Citrus Berry. That's my bad. So I'll be streaming again tomorrow night. and with the goal of getting past Shell and into Mauville, potentially doing some of the trainers while we're there as well. All right. So thank you for coming out. I really appreciate it. So until next time, tomorrow night, have a great night. Peace.